So we are officially live. It is Thursday night, and for those of you guys live, first off, I want to appreciate you guys for being here. For those of you watching this in the replay, appreciate you for taking your time to go back and do something that not everybody's going to do. Let's face it. I understand success, right? I understand what some people will do to get successful, and that's they will do anything, right? And so some people will watch this recording, and some people will look and say, you know what, this recording is too long. I'm not going to watch it, okay? I'm not going to sit here and watch this, 45-minute, hour-long recording. So you know what? All good. I do want to point out that I am super grateful for all of you who have jumped in tonight. There's almost 700 people watching this live. Actually, now we've eclipsed the 700 person mark, which is absolutely unbelievable. And it shows that people out there are, number one, excited about our movement, excited about our company, excited about what's going on all around the world. I'm super grateful for you too. But they are also excited for knowledge and information. And so for those of you guys who are just getting here, jump in the chat box. I want to know. And look, there's a lot of people on this call. But whoever's on the Chris Terry tag, if you could log out and log back in on your personal, that would be amazing. And guys, jump in the chat box. Tell me where you're calling in from all around the world. This is going to be crazy. I don't even know if I can read this. But we've got LA, UK, London, Brussels, Montreal, Slovenia, Utah, Jacksonville. I mean, this is literally insane. Let me put this on my Snapchat. Oh my. So we literally have over 700 people on the webinar calling in from literally all over the world. Jacksonville, Michigan, Trinidad, Utah. You guys see, this is ridiculous. Texas, Holland, Georgia. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, absolutely unbelievable. Again, guys, if you're just getting on here, make sure you share the link with a friend who is in IML. Obviously, this is great for the people that are trading and building. And so I'm going to start this webinar off by letting you guys know that I believe in note-taking, right? I believe that in the early parts of my career when I wasn't making a lot of money, I was getting on webinars thinking that I was retaining all the information, thinking that I knew everything about everything. You guys are still going. This is amazing. Okay, people from literally all over the world. So beautiful about what we've done here with the company. And so I remember being at a point in my career where I thought I knew everything. I thought that I was the best note taker. I thought that I was, understanding everything. But guys, what I'm going to tell you right now is if you're not taking notes, it's going to be very, very, very hard for you to understand consciously everything you learn along the long journey that is business, that is entrepreneurship, that is investing. It is going to be extremely difficult for you to retain all the information that you learn from conferences, webinars, et cetera, et cetera. So number one habit to go dominate 2018 is get a notebook, get a pen, and start to write everything down. Start to take notes. If you're not a note taker, guys, become a note taker, because I know once I started taking notes in my phone, once I started taking notes on paper, things started to make more sense. Your brain works like a camera. Okay, and you guys will relate to this because there's a lot of instances in our life where we have to go into the past to get information, and we look at, a mental image, right? We look at a scenario and say, you know what? I think he was wearing this color shirt, or I think she was carrying this in her hand, or I remember reading this in a textbook one time in 8th grade. Let me go back and see if I can actually remember. And so we take these mental images, right, all throughout our life. And so when you're on a webinar like this and you're hearing the information, and obviously I get excited, so I talk very fast, but I'm giving a ton of value. If you can get all these notes written down, your brain's also going to take mental images. So if you need to resource this or something that you heard or things that you've heard into the future, you now have these mental images backing up some of the data, right? You guys ever lose your phone and you didn't do that iCloud backup and you're like, man, this does not feel good at all because I have no contacts, no phone numbers. Guys, tonight we also want to make sure that everybody is backing up their data for what you're going to learn, not only tonight, but carry this habit into 2018. And so like I said to you guys, for the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, I don't know how long. I don't really orchestrate or like exactly plan how these things are going to go. But I do have a lot of really great ideas strategies, ideologies, and psychologies that I want to share with you guys tonight. And so I don't know how long this is going to go for. I'm going to try to keep it, exciting. And if I feel like I've gotten the overall message across, then we'll call it a night. And if not, get your pajamas on, get the hot chocolate. We're going to do a slumber party and just go, go, go. So, guys, here's something that I understand, okay, that anybody has the ability to become successful. I'm speaking directly to you right now when I tell you that no matter where you come from in your life, no matter what type of influences you've had, no matter what type of socioeconomic, right? So socioeconomic meaning the economic situation that you were born into, that's not going to determine what happens in the future for you, okay? A lot of people will look and say, you know what, Jason and Matt, they hit Chairman 250. That's amazing. They're earning multiple millions of dollars per year. Results not typical, right? If they continue to, hold that residual income. But I want to tell you guys, right now, I'm in my family household, right? Where I grew up. And so I'm in my family house. It's a very, very humble beginning. It's a beautiful house, right? But there's nothing special here. This is not a multi-million-dollar home. My parents both worked extremely, extremely hard from the day that I was born till today, just to provide and make sure that, we have food in the refrigerator and make sure that the electric is on and we have cable and, we have presents under the Christmas tree and, that we had a good life. But, don't sit here and think that just because somebody is successful that they were handed that success. It's one of the biggest fallacies that we live with in our entire life. Look, we are so old school here. We still have, I don't even know who calls landlines anymore. Probably telemarketers. Okay. So don't sit there and think that because, somebody became successful, that they were handed that success. And before we get into anything, you guys have to understand that the journey to become a trader, the journey to become a chairman, the journey to become a leader and an influencer and a role model is completely in your hands. It does not come by luck. There's no such thing as luck. And the people that have become successful understand that there is no such thing as luck. Luck is created by you. You are the luck creator. Understand that maybe the luck is you saying yes or no, but it's still a decision. You being in the right place at the right time is important, but those are conscious decisions that we make. You all made a conscious decision to say, you know what? I want trading to change my life. I want network marketing to change my life. I want both to change my life. And so that's not luck. When you make it, right? When I hit Chairman 250, I'm sure some people said, you know what? He got real lucky, right place, right time, top position, blah, blah, blah. Guys, the whole thing was not beautiful, but it was multiple decisions that I made throughout the career, that Matthew Rosen, my business partner, made throughout his career, and leaders in our organization, decisions that they made that allowed us to grow to that certain level of success. And so, you know what? I want you guys to understand this is very, 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 very important, that it doesn't matter if your parents are millionaires, because mine were not. Okay. It doesn't matter if your grandparents were millionaires, because mine were not. Okay. No inheritance here whatsoever to this date. All good. I'll create my own inheritance, right? I'll create my own lottery. No lottery winnings. My dad won the lottery like a year ago for 25 grand. The government took about $10,000 of that. So, 15 grand lottery. I don't think we got rich off the lottery. And so understand that you don't need these lucky situations. You don't need any handouts to become successful. What you need is a decision, a pure, concrete, evident decision that you want to become successful. I one day said, you know what? I used to be overweight. I used to be very overweight. I used to weigh about 270 pounds. Right now I'm around 210, 220, okay? Probably after the holidays, we're pushing closer to 220, but we'll call it, 219. And so I used to be a little bit overweight. And you know what? One day I made a decision. I saw myself in a video and I said, wow, that's you. Okay, we got to change that. And so it was a concrete decision. And I decided, you know what? The only way I'm going to get a different result is if I push myself to do things that I've never done before. I did a call this morning with one of our leaders and her organization, and we talked about stretching, right? We talked about stretching and getting out of the comfort zone. And this is the thing about success, is that once you make a decision I'm going to be a chairman. You can't just say, I'm going to be chairman. No, you make a concrete decision. I'm going to be a successful trader. I'm going to be a professional. When you do that, you have to commit to the long term. If you don't get a result in 30, 60, 90 days, good. Because if you do, it's probably luck. Okay, that's maybe a little bit of luck. If you're getting a crazy result trading in the first 30, 60, 90 days, I hope you can remember how you got there. Because people who get fast success usually never remember how they did it. But it's the people that build that brick by brick, right? When nobody sees you when you're just 1 or 2 layers of bricks, and nobody sees you when you're 3 or 4 layers of bricks, but you've been putting those bricks there. You've been putting those bricks there. You got 3, 4, 5 layers now, 6 layers, 7 layers of bricks. And you know what? Maybe 1 or 2 people see you and they say, you know what? Okay, cool. He's building a wall. She's building a wall. And so you got layer 8, you got layer 9, you got layer 10. All right, he's building, oh, this is a serious wall. And if you keep putting the bricks on the wall, eventually they can't see anything besides a wall. And they're like, wait, what happened to my view? And now they're like, wow, that's a really big wall. And you know what? If you build it this way, brick by brick by brick by brick, you have something that nobody can take away from you. And so some people say, well, I've been in iMarketsLive for 3 months and I'm not seeing results. Good. Keep on keeping on, right? Stay the course. Continue to move forward, right? I'm not chairman yet. I wanted to hit chairman in 10 days. Guys, all good. This is the question you have to ask yourself. Are you further along today? Are you further along today than you were when you started? Because that's the key. As long as you are further along the road today than you were yesterday, the day before, then you're on the right path. You're moving in the right direction. We have something here. Tony Robbins, somebody that I completely idolize, says progress is the key to happiness. The key to fulfillment is progress. There is no monetary level. There's no monetary measurement. There's no success tool that measures if Jason Brown is more successful than the next person, right? If I have more money than my neighbor, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm more successful. The thing that matters is that you're making progress every single day, because your happiness and your self-fulfillment, right? Feeling good about yourself when you wake up in the morning, when you go to sleep at night, that's what matters. And so as you guys are going out here trading, as you guys are going out here building, remember that your progress, your day-to-day consistent activities and your consistent progress is what's going to bring you where you want to be. Not your upline, not your sponsor. If your sponsor and upline can't trade, that's not an excuse. It doesn't matter, because I firmly believe 1000% that iMarketsLive is the leading Forex education platform in the world. Hands down, can't argue it, because you know what? Nobody else is doing 100 hours a week of live education on IML TV. Nobody else has corralled and what's the word I want to use here? Made a community. Let's just keep it simple here. I'm usually good with vocabulary, but I trip there. It's all good. Nobody else has built a community of over 30 traders. Think about this. Really think about this for a second. I'm going to edify IML TV very heavily, because this is the most underrated part of our company. And the people that are not using IML TV are missing on a big part of what we're doing. Guys, we started IML TV about 2 years ago with Chris Derrick and Mike Miles. 2 educators, okay? 2. And since then, we built it from 2 to 4. You know, then we went from 4 to 6, then 6 to 8, 8 to 12. There are 16 educators on IML TV in English. There are 6 or 7 in Spanish, 1 in German, 3 in Portuguese. We have binary options educators who are absolutely crushing it out of the park. We're getting ready to add I can't even tell you all the juice, but we're getting ready to add multiple cryptocurrency educators in the very near future. Guys, IML TV is lit. You know, look, at the end of the day, if you're not making the progress, it's literally, I mean, anybody who says I'm not making progress, I could look at how many times you've logged in to the products, how many times you've actually logged into the academy, how many times you've logged into IML TV, how many times you've logged in and took a swipe trade, how many times you've actually logged into the scanner and the web. I don't even want to talk about the web analyzer. I'm going to lose my brain. I could count how many times I can see it. So if you want to challenge me, let's go. I can pull up your ID number and see how many times you've logged into each product. And I will tell you, if you're using the services, you've got to be moving forward. I'm not telling you you're going to be a millionaire, and maybe you're not profitable yet. That's okay. But I stand 1,000% behind Christopher Derrick. I stand 1,000% behind the Forex chicks, Adeze Duncan, Mike Miles. Steve Greger is a beast, right? Oren Wright, beast. Lee Allen is absolutely crushing it. Videsh, Rock and Sandy. The list goes on and on and on and on. Kevin and Kyle, Dre, Justin. Guys, the educators are unbelievable. Okay, no, we can't start logging in and see how many times. I'm using this like as a figurative ideology, right? To tell you guys that at the end of the day, if you're using the services, you got to be moving forward. There's no possible way. And so if you have the absolute #1 platform for Forex education, right? There's great traders out there. So don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting here saying IML is the only way. I just truly believe that I've seen a lot, right? I've been introduced to a lot. I've met a lot. Some of my great friends have amazing programs outside of the company, but their affiliations are still tight because IML is such a beautiful, beautiful painting, right? From the academy to the TV to swipes. Our swipe team is absolutely killer. They're 2018's game over for swipe trade, 100%. But now we're getting ready to dip into some other like cryptocurrency markets. And so the value of the product is really strong. And so the only thing that's going to make or break, and I want to get back on track now with this consistency thing because it's super important. The only thing that's going to make or break anybody's single-handed success in this company is consistency and action. Consistency and action. And that's really, honestly, what it truly comes down to is if you come to the table every single day and do something or participate in something that's going to push you to the next level, you're going to grow. And so that's why this webinar tonight is massive, right? There's tons of leadership training and motivation that you guys can get. And I'm not just here to motivate and train you. I'm here to give you actually some awesome stuff later in the webinar that you can start to apply immediately to get more organized, more clarity, more results. But I want to start this off with the right message because 2018, we got to clean the house. Everything that happened in 2017 is gone. It's done. What you've accomplished is amazing, but it's only gotten you to where you are today. I need everybody by the end of this webinar to understand that even this is coming from a Chairman 250, okay? I'm starting over. We've done nothing. That's the mentality you have to have for success. You know, you don't think Tom Brady goes into the next game, right, and says, last week we scored 80 points. No. You start at 0 and you got to go out and do it again. You got to go out and literally start at 0 to win the game. What you did last week doesn't matter. What LeBron did last year doesn't matter. What Kobe Bryant did in the 90s doesn't matter. Yes, it's relevant and we're excited and we commend you for what you've done. But what you've done in the sports world, in the business world, in the politics world, it doesn't matter today. And for those of you guys who are really chasing after a high level of success, this is how you're going to get there. And I'm telling you guys, I could go through 40, 50, 60 examples. You're going to get there by being a multiple hit wonder. A multiple hit wonder. That's how we're going to get there, right? Everybody forgets the one song in the 90s by this band, and you're like, man, I've heard this song a million times, but I have no idea who sings it, right? Because it was one time. It wasn't consistent, right? But now you've got, say, Oprah, right? Oprah's been relevant for 20 plus years. Tony Robbins been relevant for X amount of years. Jim Rohn's teachings are relevant. And so take this understanding into your business, into your trading, and just understand that, guys, if you're here and you've been doing the small little things every single day, in a year from now, you're going to be way further than you are today. You're going to be way further. And so here's some things that you guys can do, whether it's trading or building, to start to clear way for 2018. Number one, I want you guys to clean the house, okay? I want you to go, and you got to start 2018 now, right? If you're starting 2018 in a few days, it takes like a few days to start to pick up, and then 21 days to form a habit, and like 90 days to make a habit completely concrete. So if you start on January 1st, you're really not kicked into gear till February or March. So if you start now, at least you're a couple days ahead of the game. But I know some of the most successful people start talking about 2018 in September, October, November. Like they're already planning October, November, they're planning January, February, March. I have my entire first quarter laid out 100% for the last 30 days. Okay. And so you got to get in this mindset of, look, number one, clean house. Go through your social media. Anybody you don't know, anybody that you're not conversating with, anybody who's giving you any type of negative vibe, negative energy, anything like that, time to clean the house. All good, right? Time to clean the slate. Go through your phone, clean up some clutter, right? It's sometimes the little things that really give way for the expansion and the growth. I went through all my photos, deleted all the random stuff, the screenshots, all these different things that were not relevant. I went through my contacts, deleted duplicates and old numbers and people that I don't even talk to anymore. Clean space. Going through social medias, cleaning up, right? So just get in this cleanup mode so that you don't bring anything forward that doesn't belong there, right? Any clutter that you have. Here's another thing. Any bridges that you guys have that are not strong, right? I'm challenging all of you to really think deep about this. Any relationships that you have, any arguments, any doubts, anything that's actually holding you back morally, any weight that's on your shoulders, any refrigerators on your back, you guys know what I'm talking about, because everybody has something that they haven't cleared up. You got to leave it behind. You got to leave it behind. Okay. You've got to make the call tonight. You've got to send the text tonight. You've got to say, you know what? Maybe we didn't see eye to eye, but for 2018, I'm leaving it behind. I apologize. Or look, I'm willing to do a clean slate. Maybe it's not your fault. Maybe whatever happened has nothing to do with you. It's what somebody did to you, but it's bothering you. Address it. Address it. Guys, if you carry all the garbage from one period in your life to another, you have no room for you have no room for clarity. You have no room for cleansing, right? If something happened in the past, leave it in the past. Like switching years is really nothing. It's like a man-made calendar, but it's a great way for us to take things in our brain and put them in a filing cabinets, right? And say, well, this happened last year, but it's a clean year, right? So really it doesn't matter. It's the same day. It just, the clock turns over. We change one of the numbers at the end of the calendar and we move on with our lives. But it's a great way for us to organize thoughts. It's a great way for us to take things and say, you know what, this happened in 17, but 18 is a clean slate. I'm going to the gym. I'm getting fit. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Well, my biggest plea to you guys, if you want to dominate 2018, you want to crush it in the gym, you want to crush it in life, you want your bank account to look real sexy at the end of this thing, you want to help a lot of people, you want to open up your charity, you want to give back, you want to build homes, you want to do whatever you want to do, you got to leave all the garbage behind tonight and go into tomorrow, get some more garbage out, and then, you know what, we're going to pick up your garbage the next 3 days, okay? The garbage truck's going to keep coming until we hit January 1st. We got to get rid of it before we turn the leaf. Before we go over there, guys, I promise you, even if it's a friendship, relationship from 3-4 years ago that just needs to be addressed, might be a good time to let that go so you can go into 2018, take a deep breath, feel good because you were the bigger person, you were the bigger man, bigger woman. Maybe it's something with your business right now. I promise you guys, drop the ego, drop the emotion, say, you know what? Let's let bygones be bygones. The past is the past. Let's move forward. I love you. Let's work. Okay, so you got to clean out the garbage. Please, 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 please. Now, we're going to get more into the building aspect. I'm going to slowly transition into it. And look, you can take what I'm talking about and apply it to anything in life for the most part. Okay, so he said invite them to the presentation. That's funny. Okay, so guys, you got to get yourself, I'm going to talk about something else now. So get yourself out of your comfort zone, okay? Now, we hear this a lot, right? We hear this, get out of your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone. And we're hearing it all the time, but are we really understanding what that means, right? Are we really conceptualizing what it means to get out of our comfort zone, okay? And what this means is seriously pushing past barriers, pushing past limiting beliefs, pushing past areas that you've never pushed past before. It's the idea of stretching, right? It's the idea that when you do something, right, when you stretch something, it can never go back to its normal form. Watch this. Watch this. Oops, I ripped it. Watch this. Let me, too strong. You know, I've been hitting the gym. Watch. You guys see this? Once I stretch the bag, it has stretch marks, right? It can never go back to the original form. And so once you do something bigger than you've ever done before, once you do something that you've never done before, you can never go back to the way that it was. Okay, so let's give you a few examples. Once you go to the gym and maybe you have a weight, maybe you're like benching or squatting 250 pounds, and that's just your comfort zone. You're just killing it at 250, killing it at 250, killing it at 250, right? But once you bench 300, maybe, or squat 300, you just get it up, get a spot, get it up one time, feel it. 250 is gonna feel like nothing. 275 is not gonna feel that bad. But if you go from 250 to 275, it's gonna feel like a jump. But you touch that 300, 275 is gonna be easier than 300. This is the way you have to push yourself, right? If you've never actually sat down and traded a full session, get on there, do it. If you've never actually placed your own trade, do it. Go look at the charts, make your own analysis, do it on demo and feel it. Because once you feel it, right, you've done it before. It's like, all right, cool. This ain't that bad. You know, if you've never analyzed your own trade, I need you guys to get on demo and just go do it. And you know what? If it feels good, keep doing it. If it doesn't feel good, keep doing it. Because eventually it's going to become a habit. It's going to be something that you feel comfortable with. And once you're trading or building a business in your comfort, right, not a comfort zone, but an area of comfort, right? There's no stress. You feel good about it. You get in this state of flow. And you see all the traders, all the builders in the company, they're in a state of flow, right? What may be a big deal to somebody is like old news to me, right? Getting in front of a room of, right now there's 900 people on this webinar. See, I've been here before. I've been on a webinar of 900 people. So I've already done it. It's good. I feel good about it. I'm comfortable, right? But if this was a webinar with 2,000 people, I've never done that before. So I would have to, you know, probably maybe be a little bit intimidated. But once I did it, I can never go back to normal form. So now I'm used to it, right? And this ideology of stretching is one of the most self-accountable ways to become successful. Okay, you don't need 47 mentors. You don't need to read 7,000 books to become successful. You need real life, practical, tangible experience. You need to go out and do things. If you've never done your own meeting, guys, go out and do a one-on-one. Schedule a one-on-one. If you don't think you have anybody to do a one-on-one with, go cold prospect. Go. If you've never cold prospected, go do that. Go out to Starbucks and say, you know what? You're sharp. You're somebody who I would absolutely think would crush and be super interested in what we're doing right now. I would love 15 minutes of your time, 20 minutes of your time to show you a side project I'm working on that would not interfere. When can we meet? Right? Go find a random person, do a one-on-one. If they say no, doesn't matter because they were a random person before, they're still a random person. But I need you guys to challenge yourself and do the things that you've never done before. See, if you're on this call right now, I'm going to start talking directly to the builders. I'm going to start talking directly to the people that want to go out and make big money, full-time money, good part-time money, whatever type of money you want to make in the network marketing space. So I'm going to start talking directly to leaders. And so if this is not the type of conversation that you want to be a part of, out of respect, I just figured, you know what, I'd give you a heads up because I don't want people here saying, look, I'm only in IML to trade, and he started talking about recruiting and building. So I just want to give you guys a heads up out of respect. I don't like to push things on people who don't want to hear them. But for the people that want to go chairman, right, for the people that want to crush it and go out and build organizations and travel and impact people, I'm going to now directly start speaking to you. Okay, this is Jason and you having a one-on-one conversation about what you need to do to absolutely crush it, smack it out of the park over and over and over and over again. Okay, you need to start doing it. Understand, one of my mentors told me a long time ago that the person with the marker, right, the person doing the presentations is the person making the money. Okay, you may be under an umbrella, right, and that's fine. Guys, not everybody wants to be rained on, right? So you may be under, this is I'm like a terrible artist. That's why I chose network marketing, right? This looks like a T, something like that. I don't know, but you guys get the point. You know what an umbrella is, so I don't even need to illustrate, all right? you may be under an umbrella, right? Your upline may be your, like, you may be your upline's #1 fan, okay? And that is fine. The person who you consider a mentor in iMarkets Live, if that's the person you idolize, that is amazing, because I'll tell you right now, there are a lot of people in this company that are worth idolizing, not just in business, but in life. We have some unbelievable human beings in this company, and I'm so grateful to have those associations. I don't even need to name them. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Really good people with good integrity, good intentions. Look, I'm a part of almost all the conversations that happen behind the scenes. I'm a part of the high-level conversations with corporate, with the leaders, and there is not a single conversation that doesn't revolve around helping people win. And that's why I absolutely love this company. There is no hidden agendas. There's no secrets. Everything is about, look, how can we go into tomorrow being a better company? Chris and Isis, literally, sometimes you guys don't see or hear from them from one event to the other. And I'm telling you right now, there is not a single day that these two individuals do not eat, sleep, and breathe helping us win. They're looking for every possible solution. They're looking for new ways for us to get paid out, new ways for us to pay into IML. They're looking for new bonuses, incentives, new products, new traders. All this stuff is every single day. So you got to feel good, right, about who you're associated with. But understand, if you're under this umbrella of a leader, that's great. But if you are scared to get rained on a little bit, you're never going to win at big levels. If you are always under that leader's umbrella, and I'm not telling you guys to go build a massive ego, because that will kill you. You'll make no money. If you have an ego, you will literally make no money whatsoever, right? Big ego equals small bank account. We all know that. We've all heard it before. So if you have a big ego, I pray that you drop it. I pray for you tonight on this webinar live, please drop the ego. That is the first thing you need to throw in the garbage in 2018, your ego. Guys, we will only succeed if we are one. If IML is one unit. I didn't just invite one team on here, my favorite leaders. There's people that aren't even in my organization. I am so happy, blessed, and grateful that you're here tonight, because together we make IML amazing. Together we make IML amazing. Not one leader, not Alex Morton, not Chris Terry, not Chris Terry's dog, not Mike Miles. They're all massive components to what we do. But you know what, guys? At the end of the day, it's all of us together that are going to really take this thing where we want to go. A million customers in the next few years. And beyond that, guys, I'm looking at 10, 20, 30, 40 years. I would not be doing this if I thought it would only last for 3 years. I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's a lot of other sexy things that we could do and go make money quick. I am in iMarkets Live because I believe I'll be on stage at a convention in 20 years from now talking to some of your kids, okay, that are about to hit chairman. That's the goal. And so if you're under this umbrella, understand that you are blessed. Okay, write this down. Think about it. If you're under the umbrella of so-and-so leader, you are blessed. But you have to also go out and make things happen, okay? Your mentor, your upline, they're not going to be able to carry you to the finish line. At the end of the day, I have some amazing, amazing leaders. Amazing leaders. And some of you guys are on this call, and I absolutely love you. I adore you. And I'm so grateful that you made a decision to follow us and be a part with us on this journey. But as you know, even some of you guys are personally enrolled. I personally sponsor you in the company. But there comes a time where, you know what, Jason can't bring you all the way to the finish line. And so understand that if you're thinking like, wow, maybe he's talking to me a little bit, I have a great leader and I hit P600, P1000, P2000, but you know what? I'm always waiting for that leader to come to the market to promote big. I'm always waiting for that leader to do a webinar to promote big. I'm always waiting for that leader to call me to get me fired up. I'm always waiting for my mentor to sit back and put more spillover under me. I'm always sitting back waiting for somebody else. Guys, production is one thing. But in order to really empower, educate, and enrich, we all need to become leaders, all of us. We need to get in the grind. We need to get in the groove. We need to get in the trenches, help each other, right? When somebody from another team reaches out to you, help them. Help them. Don't just say, well, you're not in my group. Sorry, can't do it. Help them. But we need to end up growing as individuals in order to really reach that maximum capacity, okay? And so here's some other things, okay? I'm going to go backwards a little bit to the comfort zone because I get really fired up on these webinars and I'm just so excited about what's about to take place in this company. I have so much to talk about, okay? But get out from under the umbrella and make a decision. I am going to be a leader, okay? Now, here's a plot twist. You need to get in shape in 2018, okay? You're probably like, wait a minute, is he about to talk about the gym? Is he about to talk about running and working out on this webinar? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely am. And the reason why, write this down, how you do anything is how you do everything. I'm gonna say it again. I love this. I'll probably get this tattooed across my forehead. Just kidding. But I love this. I live by this. How you do anything is how you do everything. Okay? And so if your health is not optimal, okay, you can have a massive influence. You could have 1 million friends, but guess what? If you're not healthy, you can't work. If you don't feel good 4 days out of the week, you can't work. Guys, if you are not eating good, you're probably not feeling good, right? If you're always stuffed, you're probably always what? Tired. If you're always tired, you're not working at your maximum capacity. If you don't go to the gym and get your body moving, your body turns into like this brick, okay? We need our bodies to be replenished. Drink a lot of water, right? Get yourself looking like a big, fat, juicy grape. There's some people, and I've been guilty of this at times, that become raisins, right? You don't go out to the gym, not eating good at all. You're trying to grind. You're sitting in front of your computer, spending 6, 7. There's a reason I'm doing this webinar standing up, because you know what? When you're slouched over all day, it affects everything. And again, how you do anything is how you do everything, okay? And so if you're slouched over, you're always on your phone, you're always on your computer, guys, get up and start moving. I'm going to tell you something. In 2018, you need to challenge yourself physically. I'm not saying you need to become a bodybuilder. You don't need to go to GNC and go get 47 supplements to look like, Arnold. Guys, you need to start somewhere. Okay, get out, go for a walk. And there's 2 reasons why I'm telling you this. Number 1, because being healthy is going to lead to you being wealthy. I don't believe that you can become super wealthy being super out of shape. And if you can, great. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are not healthy at all that become wealthy. But in our industry, where you guys want to become leaders and role models, you want to look good. You want to get up and you want to go to a hotel event and look good in your suit. And you all know that feeling when you really killed it. You really killed it in the gym. Like yesterday, I had this great chest workout, and I felt like Superman. And I bodied my calls that night. Like last night, I did like 6 or 7 calls, and I felt so good about myself that I brought a little bit extra to those calls. And you know what? It went amazing. Those of you guys who follow me on social media, Instagram, I posted yesterday on my Instagram. If somebody wants to post my Instagram in the comments, it's my name, Jason Brown. So J_Sun Brown. I posted yesterday. It might still be up there. I doubt it, actually. I think we're past 24 hours. But anyway, all good. I went for a run yesterday in a 27-degree weather. Number 1, so I can continue to get healthy. And number 2, to get out of my comfort zone. Guys, the first half a mile, my lungs were frozen. I'm like, I was like dying, but you know what? It got a little bit easier as we went along the road, and I felt so good. I also hit the gym, did a nice chest workout. And so you know what? At the end of the day, what you do with your health will carry into other areas of your life. It's going to help your personal life, your relationships. It's going to help your business. And you know what? When you look sexy and you feel sexy, you start to get sexy results. And that's what everybody stayed on this webinar for, to get sexy results. Okay, so I want you guys to not become, it doesn't matter, where you're at right now. I used to be extremely overweight, and it took me 4 or 5 years to get where I wanted to be. Right, in 2009, so we're talking almost 10 years ago, I was where I was. When I show people the pictures, they don't even believe it. They're like, that's you? I'm like, yeah, that was me, okay? Big man, all right? But I made those results. I made that decision to bring health, and it also brought me the mental clarity, and that was the second purpose, okay? Number 1, you want to feel good about yourself. You want to be healthy so we can have you here long term, okay? If we have a 40, 50-year vision, we all got to be alive to get there. You know what I'm saying? But also, you need the mental clarity, and it's crazy. But when you get your blood flowing, when you're challenging yourself, like when I go for a run, no matter how bad I feel in the physical, in the mental, I feel like a beast. I feel I feel amazing. Like I feel so good. And you guys are right. You control your mind and your body. And so understand you are the creator. And to go into 2017 and dominate trading and dominate business, you guys need to be on a game in health, emotionally, spiritually. And that's why for the spirit, I told you guys to go clean out the closet. I told you guys on this webinar already how to mentally, okay, prepared you mentally, prepared you physically, and prepared you spiritually by letting all the demons out, right? By taking all the negativity and saying, you know what, we're going to open this door. Okay, did I say 2018? I'm just so fired up right now. I might have missed that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jonathan. Open up the door and let all the BS fly out of your life. Forgive the people that need to be forgiven so that you're mentally, spiritually, and physically moving forward, okay? Some of you guys are going to come to me in 6 months from now and say that this simple 3 pillars, mental, physical, spiritual, and some of the things that I've shared completely change your life, and some people will not apply it. And I pray that all of you apply this, because I'm telling you right now, these are some of the secrets. These are some of the things that successful people do. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people contact me and say, you know, can I get your daily routine? Can you tell me what you do? Look, I want to be a chairman. I'm serious about this. I saw your webinar. You fired me up. You excited me. I saw you at an event. You fired up. You excited me. Can I get your day-to-day routine? I'm going to tell you guys, when I brush my teeth, what I eat, what I do, it's not as important, if not important at all. Okay, what kind of toothpaste I use, what color's my toothbrush, is not going to help you become successful. What is going to help you become successful is the mindset, the ideologies, the psychologies, and the tactics that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. So let's move on to something else. Okay, guys, you need to get organized and you need to get professional. 2 parts. Number 1, you need to be organized. All right, I have a document that I will download and repost into iML Elite after this webinar. Okay, I have a document. It's called the Elite Daily Planner. I have put, if you're using the Elite Daily Planner already, because I know some of my students, some of the people that I work with, some of my friends are on this call, type a 777 in the chat box if you're already using the Elite Daily Planner. Okay, so look at this. 777. Some of you guys were ready. Some of you guys had your finger on the 7 already. So some of you guys are already using this Elite Daily Planner. Some of you guys have already heard me talking about this for years. There are people on this call who have been working with me for years. And I created on Photoshop this Monday through Sunday calendar that you guys can print out, okay, tape to your desktop, keep with you. I don't have one right now because my printer at my parents' house is broke. I'm actually waiting for this thing to come tonight. But here's what I did. Look, I made my own. I put the calendar here. I had all my calls today on paper. And my day, okay, is scheduled out by the half an hour. And so that way, I'm not overwhelmed. That way, I am not, you know, going ballistic crazy. I'll also see, guys, if I can post the document in the iMarketsLive official Telegram. So I know not everybody is in the iML Elite Facebook group, which you should be. Contact, you know, uplines and different sponsors and stuff and find out if you can be added in that group if you're not there. But also, everybody here can be on the Telegram, which is, guys, stop posting for a second in here, okay? I'm going to post the link. It's telegram.me/IML official. Telegram.me/IML official. Telegram.me/IML official, okay? In that group, you're going to get tons of updates and flyers and events, and you're just going to be plugged in with what's happening with the company. But I'm also going to do my best to post the Elite Daily Planner in there so you can download the file, print it out, and start to use it. Guys, you need to get organized. If you do not want to use this daily planner, at least go get a daily planner from Staples, from Target, from Walmart, from whatever it is. But to be honest, if you have a printer, print them out 4 at a time and use them, okay? It is a piece of paper. So check this out. The reason why I did it this way and didn't go buy a planner is because with a piece of paper, you can do this. Put it in your pocket, okay? Today, I went out to run errands. I took my piece of paper with me, and while I was in the car dealership getting my car looked at, I had my Elite Daily Planner. While I was out traveling, I had my Elite Daily Planner, and I print them out 4 at a time. So now I have the next 4 weeks in my pocket with me at all given times. And you're literally planning out as much as you possibly can ahead of time. Guys, my #1 goal, Okay, my number one goal is to have most of my day planned out ahead of time. And here's what's going to happen. Number one, you're going to get more clarity. I'm telling you right now, I am not the only person in this world who was in this situation before I started using this method. I used to be so lost because somebody would ask me, can you do a call on Wednesday? And I'd be like, yeah, no problem. Just remind me. Can you do a call on Wednesday? Yeah, no problem. Just remind me. Can you do a call on Wednesday? Yeah, no problem. Just remind me. And then when I get to Wednesday, I'm like, oh no, I forgot. I had to do something. And then somebody hits me up. Hey, are you ready? And I'm at the gym. And I'm like, bruh, are you serious? All right, I need to get organized. I know I'm not the only person doing that. I know, yeah, exactly, right? Guys, if type number one in the chat box, if this is you. If this is you, let's be honest together. I'm being honest. Let's be yeah, it's okay. It's all good. Remember, we're leaving all the demons, all the skeletons in 2017. We're leaving, damn, see? All right, just when you think you're an alien, you realize that maybe we're all aliens, all right? Not humans, we're all aliens. So just when you think you're alone, you realize that we're all aliens together. That is super cool. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. So watch this. Let's show Instagram and Snapchat. Are you guys fired up? 800 people on this webinar. Type a 000 if you're fired up right now. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Let's go. I appreciate you guys. So, all right, so get organized. Remember, you gotta, man, you guys are good, man. Sheesh. All right. So look, you gotta get organized. Remember, get that Elite Daily Planner and just start to institute it. Guys, if your schedule does not look that sexy in the beginning, guys, what it'll do is insane. It's like magic. I honestly really believe this is one of the reasons why I was able to create so much momentum, because you have this piece of paper now that puts your whole day. All right. With the zeros, I need you guys to pay attention because I'm about to drop some serious nuggets, okay? You have this piece of paper in front of you. We might crash the Zoom. It's all good. We're going to stretch. We're going to take Zoom and stretch it, all right? So get with me now. Get with me, okay? What it's going to do to you is unbelievable because, number one, you're going to have your whole day right in front of you. Not only your whole day, but you're going to have your whole week laid out in front of you. Looking at your whole day, your whole week, right there, dead in the face, ready to go, okay? Wow, this is my whole week. Beautiful. So not only are you going to know when you're available, so when people say, you know what, John, I want to sit down and talk, you don't have to think, well, when am I free? You just say, all right, give me a second. Cool. How does Wednesday at 6 p.m. work? For those of you guys who use me for appointments and stuff like that, you know that I'm like, yeah, but we need to talk tomorrow. My schedule today is slammed to the brim. I have no time. Let's talk tomorrow at 6 p.m. That's how you have to operate. And you know what? When people know you're busy, they value your time a lot more. They won't waste it if they know you don't have a lot of it. And they will value it and they will cherish it and they will do a lot more with your time when you're not just giving it out, right? Christmas time, it's amazing, right? The holidays, I love. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I don't want to offend anybody. But during the holidays, you go like this, right? Give away. I did as much as I could to give people whatever they deserve. And I'm like, I see a homeless guy in the street, I stop, here's 20 bucks. You know, I don't know how he became homeless. I used to judge and I'm like, you know what? God's going to see this and I'm going to feel good about it. Here you go. Go get some nice dinner, you know? So we're giving away. But the one thing you can never give away is time. Okay. You can always get your money. Guys, I'm going to post the schedule. Don't worry. I got you. Jason, got you after this webinar. I got you. Don't worry. You're going to get the schedule in a couple different areas. Okay. Do not give away your time. Value your time, please. Okay. Because when you value your time, other people will value your time. And guess what happens? Your time becomes super productive. I just need you guys to think about everything you're doing from this point forward and say, is what I'm doing right now helping me grow? Okay. When you're out to eat, is what I'm doing right now helping me grow? When you're on a three-way call, thank you, Chandra, is what we're doing right now helping me grow? Are you on this webinar? Are you being helped to grow? Absolutely. So you know what? You're making progress. This is a good investment of your time. When you go to a meeting and you have no prospects, is it helping you grow? Yes. When you get on a webinar and you have no prospects, is it helping you grow? Yes. When you do things that you're not benefiting monetarily from, but you're getting wisdom, knowledge, and energy and information, are you benefiting? Absolutely. You guys have to understand that information is more valuable than anything. okay? People can get on a webinar and teach you how to trade crypto and trade Forex and all this stuff, and you'll learn how to make money. But when you get on a webinar with somebody who really has good, valuable information to give you, and you're getting information from them, that is the most valuable way to spend your time. And so protect your time. Get this schedule and schedule your time. Tomorrow, I'm going to go to the gym at 3 o'clock. Hey, you know, Chandra, I have a 3-way call with Mary. She's super fired up. Can we do it at 3? Sorry, I have an appointment at 3. I have some things that I have to do. How's 4:30 sound? Amazing. 4:30 doesn't work. Well, what about 8 o'clock? Perfect. 8 o'clock, perfect. Write it in the schedule. And guess what? As you do this calendar and schedule your time, right, and really get organized, you guys are going to do something that the human brain is going to do something really amazing for a lot of you guys, hopefully all of you. It is going to create things to put in that space, okay? Think about this, a pretty deep level. How many shelves in your kitchen are completely empty? Not that many. How many shelves in the living room are not filled with pictures and cards and all these things, right? How many shelves in this entire house are empty? Honestly, none of them. But when we started, it was empty, right? But over the course of time, you have things to put in places. And what's empty but serves value will eventually not be empty anymore. This is like some really deep stuff, and I want you guys to really understand how this works. Becoming successful is like all about attracting. Yeah, it's deep. That's real. This is like real. I just thought of this right now, but this is real. I didn't like pre-plan this, but it's about as real as it gets. And so with your schedule, okay, with your schedule, even if this thing is empty, it doesn't matter, because here's what's going to happen. Eventually, it's going to fill up. Eventually, when the universe knows that you're prepared, it'll bring it to you. So I used to sit there sometimes with a completely empty schedule and go, you know what? I got to fill this thing up. I go on Facebook. Hey, look, when can you get on a call? Let's connect. I'm free at 4:30. Boom. Cool. Yo, what do you do? Blah, 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 blah. Build friendship. Yo, what do you do? Blah, 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 blah. Right? So now you can use this time, because you know what? People are down to randomly have a conversation with you. Well, you got to pick up the phone and make those conversations. And if you know, hey, look, tonight I have 4 hours that are open. I'm going to go on iML TV. Let me look and see who's on. All right, cool. Guys, put your iML TV on your schedule too, on your Elite Daily Planner, right? So you go on the next day and you say, you know what? Steve Greger's on at 8:30. That's cool. Stevenson Lindor's on at 10. Yeah, I want to be there. So that's on my schedule. Awesome. Hey, you know, Ryan, can we get on a call at 8:30? No, I can't. I'm getting on IML TV with one of my favorite educators. And you know what? Now you have an empty space at 7:30 filled. So guys, I want you to use this Elite Daily Planner and really get your time and energy organized. I'm telling you, you will feel amazing when you know that at the end of the night, your last call is your last call. You will feel amazing knowing that you finished the day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is my 11th call or webinar from 10 o'clock. This is my 11th. Think about that. This is my 11th call / webinar of today. I still have a few more to do. I have a call actually at 8 o'clock. Okay, I have a webinar with one of my boys launching at 8 o'clock. Let me see what time it is. Okay, we made it to an hour. I think we're still good. So I have a call at 8 o'clock. I have some other calls as well. But because I had this schedule, I knew exactly what my day looked like. And every single day begins to look really good, not including all the sporadic calls, the last minute things, the things that happened throughout the day that I didn't plan. You'll find time for those, and I did. But this schedule I've been using for about 3 years. And after I implemented this, that's when my income started to grow, because you guys find that sometimes when you're not organized, you believe you don't have time for anything. You don't have time. You're like, man, I have no time. I'm telling you guys, use this schedule and you will realize how much time you actually have, because I had a busy, crazy day and I still have 2 hours to myself in a little bit, and I'm going to try to sneak away and get my butt in the gym. And if I can't, I'm going to go for a night run in the freezing cold when I can't see anything, and we're just going to do what we got to do. Okay. So get organized. Okay. That is a massive, massive, massive piece to going out and dominating 2018. Guys, success to me is very simple. For everybody who's asking, we are going to put the Elite Planner in the IML Elite Facebook group and in the IML official Telegram. Okay, I'm going to post a link right now in the chat box. Telegram.me/IML official. If you're in either one of those communication channels, don't worry, don't panic. I see a lot of people on the chat box asking. They will be there. If you're watching this recorded, telegram.me/IML official. I'll actually even share my screen at the end of this webinar for 1 minute and share that with you guys, okay? Telegram.me/IML official, or get on Facebook, get added to the IML Elite Facebook group, and it'll be there under files, and I'm also going to repost it again for you guys tonight. Okay. Few more things that I want to talk about, and then we're going to wrap this up because we've been rocking and rolling, and I don't want to give you guys information overload. But let's talk about action, okay? I want you guys to think about this concept. Book a meeting from a meeting, okay? BAM FAM, BAMFAM, BAMFAM, okay? BAM FAM, book a meeting from a meeting. The fortune is in the follow-up. Absolutely 100% the fortune that you will make is in the follow-up. And so when you're talking to a prospect, you need, before you disconnect, because you've got them, you're on a call, you're connected. Before you disconnect, I need you guys to schedule the following appointment. I need you guys to say, you know what, Eduardo, by the way, I appreciate you, Eduardo. Thank you so much. You know what, Eduardo, this has been an amazing conversation. I know you want to, you know, go through and watch the video again. I know you want to, you know, I know you got to go. I know you're in a rush. Let's talk sometime tomorrow. When are you free? See, I stopped asking when are you free because then they're like, well, I don't know. I say, let's talk tomorrow. You got to make a statement. Let's talk tomorrow. Let's talk Tuesday. Let's say today's Sunday. Within the next 24 to 48 hours, you guys should have a follow-up call booked. All right, let's talk tomorrow. Around what time are you free? I don't know. Okay, how's 4 o'clock? Throw out a time that works for you. You take control. Right? You got to take control sometimes 2-3 times to get something done, or else they're all out on La La Land. Why? Because they don't have the Elite Planner. They don't have their day plan. So they're just shooting fish in a barrel. In order to be a professional, we all know here that we're no longer going to shoot fish in a barrel. We're going to bring the fish to the barrel. Very organized, one by one, okay? And so you got to say, let's talk tomorrow. What time's good for you? You look at your calendar already. You're like, how's 4 o'clock? That'll work. All right, great. Or how's 4 o'clock? Not gonna work. Well, how's 8 o'clock? Okay. Give me a time. 20-30 minutes. Let's do 10. Perfect. If they can't get a time together after 2 or 3 attempts, you need to send them the Elite Daily Planner, all right? Because they need to get organized with the time before they can start making more money, all right? We all know the truth. So book a meeting from a meeting. Guys, fortune is in the follow-up. You bring a prospect to a major event, you got to schedule that one-on-one sit down with them tomorrow. Look, you came to the event. David Imonitie was in town. China Bethley was in town. Richard Duncan was in town. Kevin Jones was in town. Brandon Boyd was in town. Gary McSween was here tonight. When? I know you're excited. What time tomorrow can we meet up for 20-30 minutes? Starbucks. Juan Valdez, Dunkin' Donuts, a nice neutral location like a coffee shop. There's nothing better than having a nice cup of coffee. Order what you want, feel good, caffeine, sit down and actually lay out the game plan. And when you have this follow-up meeting, you guys need to go into the game plan, right? You want to start mapping out the first 30 days, the first 60 days, and the first 90 days for these people, okay? Don't just expect for somebody to get excited without structure. They will never get excited unless you show them, look, there is not only this amazing platform, but there's also a structure involved. And so in the first 72 hours of you getting started, I'm going to walk you through some of the things that are essential. And then for the first month, I'm going to give you a game plan. And then for month 2 and 3, I'm going to provide you a game plan for those as well. So you're mapping out the first 72 hours, the first month, and and then the month 2 and 3, letting them know, look, you're going to start off on a demo account. You're going to plug into the Academy Basics. You're going to plug into IML TV with Josh Walls, Adaze Duncan, and Chris Derrick. They do the 3 basic sessions. So we're going to get you started with some basics. I really need you, at least for the first 2 weeks, to learn the technology. Learn the technology, learn the terminology, because if you skip those steps, you're going to be in trouble. All right, so it might be a little bit tedious in the beginning, but once you get past this, we'll get into the money-making activities, right? So I'm going to actually lay out a complete game plan. We are getting ready very, very soon, not only to launch IMLUniverse.com, which will be like IML Train, but on steroids. We're going to take it up a notch and give you guys the step-by-step game plan for the first 30 days, the first 72 hours, the first 30 days, the second 30 days. Well, this is too confusing. All right, we're going to go first 72 hours, month 1. Then phase 3 is going to be month 2 and 3. Then we're going to go into phase 4, 5, and 6, which is deeper. So we are preparing right now an even better system. But guys, if you sit down with that newest person right now, tomorrow, you can still lay out, okay, you could still lay out the perfect game plan for them to be month 1. Very simple. On a demo account, in the Academy. If they want to use swipe trades, at least go 1 or 2 weeks on demo. If they want to use the scanner, they want to use the web analyzer, get them on demo. Guys, the first month, they should have the expectation that they're not going to make money. And I know that's going to hurt some of you guys, right? Because you're like, yeah, you're going to make money. Sometimes you want the sign up so bad, but I'm telling you guys right now, we need to start being more honest and direct with people. Expectation is massive. And if you want a business that continues to grow and grow and grow, we can't just do anything in the world to get signups. Okay, I got to be real with you guys right now, because I got 800, 900 people, and probably 2,000, 3,000 more people are going to watch this recording. If you made it this far, you're serious. I got to be honest with you. Guys, we got to start setting the correct expectations. Please. Am I going to make enough money to cover my auto ship month 1? Probably not. But can you go far and beyond in month 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? Absolutely. You might not cover auto ship in month 1, but you're not even going to be thinking about the auto ship by month 6 if you actually do it. What's more important to you? Becoming successful tomorrow or making sure that you're successful for the rest of your life? Let's be real. I don't want people to join and quit. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not here for $35 bonuses. That's a waste of your time. Trust me. You can go make a lot more money direct selling in other places. So if you're here for $35 bonuses, you're in the wrong place. I got to be honest with you. I love you, but you're in the wrong place. It's time to shift that paradigm. Okay, $50 bonuses. Great. Amen. Hallelujah. $50, right? Pay your bills once, and then what now? We have to start setting the correct expectation to tell people, look, can you make money month 1? Absolutely, but you're going to take some risks going in with real money if you have no experience. Even though we have great educators, great swipe traders, great this, great that, you need to set the correct expectation. And if you're brought to IML and somebody told you you're going to make a ton of money month 1, I apologize, but you know what? I'm still happy you're here, because you know what? You got to keep on keeping on. We'll see you in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. You're not going to be where you are today. Remember, we go back to the beginning of the webinar. And so I'm getting ready to wrap this up. There's some few last minute thoughts that I want to share with you guys. I am going completely overtime right now. We are so excited. Guys, I talked to our iMarketsLive global event coordinator. Okay, yes, we are a real company. We have a global event coordinator who I talked to today, and she is so excited about the production of this event, about the flow of this event in Las Vegas. Guys, you need to go get your tickets. You need to make that commitment. I'm telling you right now. Go to IML Rise Convention. I think it's IML Rise, right? It's IMLRiseConvention.com. I don't even know. I'm like so fired up. I think it's IMLRiseConvention.com. Okay, let's jump in. Let's maybe throw some, IMLRiseConvention.com. Thank you, Stefano. Okay, guys, go get your ticket right now. I don't know if you have no way, okay, of actually getting to the event. You might be in Bangladesh. You might be in Nigeria. You may be in Forked River, New Jersey. You may be in London. Well, there's something magical that happens when you make a decision. Get your ticket, okay? If you already have your ticket, type a 11111. Okay, just give me some ones in the chat box. If you already have your ticket for the event, you've already made that commitment, 11111. But if you do not have your ticket yet, I need you guys to go make that commitment. Actually, I don't need you to do that. You need to do it for yourself. Okay, number one, the price of the tickets are probably going to go up as we get closer to the event. But here's what happens. When you want something bad enough and you make a commitment, the universe tends to reward you. I'm going to say it again. When you want something bad enough and you make a commitment, the universe tends to reward you. So when you get your ticket and you made that commitment, you will naturally find a way to get there. But you know what? If you're not committed, if you're not tied, if you're not stapled to that event in no way, shape, or form, it's going to be very hard for you to get there. Now, look, if it's going to take like a miracle for you to get there, don't waste your money. But the point is, if you really want to be at that event, I'm challenging you guys to go get your ticket, make that commitment, and over the next few months, put together a game plan, put together a trading strategy. Guys, even if you have no idea what you're doing in the markets right now, okay, even if you have no idea what you're doing in the markets right now, you have 30, 60 days to figure it out. You have 30, congratulations, Veronica. Congratulations. Veronica just went and bought her ticket right now, completely committed, 100%. Amazing, 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 okay? So congratulations. Now, look, when you make that commitment, guys, you have 30, 60 days till this event, 70 days, 80 days till this event. You can find a way if you desire it bad enough. You can find a way if you desire it bad enough. Maybe in a few weeks you save up money. You get, guys, hotels in Las Vegas are super cheap. You could go on hotwire.com, app on your phone. You go download the app on your phone. You guys can get like good quality hotel, 3, 3.5, 4 stars on a Hotwire, okay, for like less than $100. Seriously, less than $100, maybe $60 a night, $70 a night. I see them on there all the time, sometimes cheaper. If you want it bad enough, the hotel, knock out of the park. The flight might be expensive, so go look at the flight now. Maybe the flight's what you take care of first because the flights may be cheaper. If you're outside of the United States, the flights are going to be cheaper now than they are in the future. So maybe you do the flight now, do the ticket later. The point is, guys, you got to make that commitment to get to this event, and here's the reason why. We have traders and leaders and multi-millionaires flying, guys, IMLRiseConvention.com. All the information's there, the venue, the time, the date, all that stuff. Okay, we have leaders, multi-millionaires, people that have made 7 and 8 figures in this industry flying out to spend an entire weekend with you to teach you everything you need to know. So what you got tonight is like a small sample of what's going to take place over a 2-day, 3-day event in just a few months. So if you're excited, if information like this really fires you up and gives you what you need to go out and dominate and go to the next level, you got to be there because it's not only just me up there for 25, 30 minutes sharing things with you, new things with you, but you get to learn from people like Alex Morton and David Imonitie and Yvonne Tapia and, you know, Gary McSween and Luke Quamina and all these leaders, Cruikshanks, the Stotts, you know, the list just goes on and on. Dr. Spiller, Teresa Spiller. Unbelievable, okay? You got people coming in from literally all around the world making it happen, guys. And you know what? IML is a family. You can contact people and other teams that are going there, figure out, maybe you guys all stay together, something like that, guys. If there's a will, there's a way. My first convention, I'll share this with you. My first convention, I was broke as a joke. I had my mom pay for my flight. Thank you, Mom. I had my upline pay for my ticket. Thank you, upline. And we slept on the floor of somebody else's hotel room. But I truly believe because of that one event, it's not crazy, 4 years ago, I believe because of that one event, I learned what I needed to learn. I saw what I needed to see. I got what I needed to get in order to go out and dominate. It's just those 1 or 2 nuggets that you need, and then you just blow through it. You just go crazy. So, guys, be there. I appreciate you for making that commitment, and I promise you guys it will be worth every minute. You will thank me if this little talk gave you the juice to get there. You will thank me. I guarantee you, you will say, you know, that one webinar, you told me to go, I made it happen, and I'm so grateful that you're here. I promise you guys, you're at that event. It's going to give you something that you can't get on any webinar in the world. So be at that event, guys. Events will change your life. You got to do whatever you can to be at events. Well, guys, that's about it. Look, there's so much stuff that I could talk about, but you know what? I am extremely excited At this event, guys, there's going to be trading. There's going to be panels. There's going to be so much value. So I think somebody asked what's going to happen. It's recognition for traders, recognition for leaders, all this stuff, okay? So there's going to be a ton of value, not just network marketing, not just stories, but also trading, trainings, new product releases. Yes, new product releases. We're actually going to be releasing new products, new trainings, new everything at that event. Guys, we're also giving away like 3 or 4 cars, a vacation, $10,000 cash. We got to be at that event to qualify and get that car, get that cash, get that vacation. We're going to be announcing massive incentives. It's going to be nuts. All right, so I can't wait to see you guys at that event. Okay, so with that being said, I appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Okay. Also, if you're looking at the tickets, guys, you don't need a VIP ticket. If you want one, great. You can get the basic ticket. It's all the same thing. You just want to be in that room. Okay. If you have the money, you don't care about it, get the VIP, get the gold. Amazing. But if you're tight, basic is fine, guys. It's fine. You just want to be in that room. Okay. Get there early. Ariel, I'm sure you're watching this. Ariel's a young lady in our organization. Absolutely amazing. She was the first person online at the event in Atlanta, at the event in Dallas, and at the event in Orlando. She's always the first person online, so her and her group get the front seats every single time. So look, when there's a will, there's a way. If you want something bad enough, you go out and get it, okay? And so, guys, thank you so much for sharing your energy, your vibe, your time here tonight. I hope that tonight's training propels you into the future. Now, tomorrow night, and some of you guys who are watching this recording, actually, I won't share this on the recording because it's not going to be that relevant to the people who watch it recorded because you'll probably miss it. But before you jump off, I'm going to share something with you guys who are live right now. Okay, that's gonna take place tomorrow. And for those of you guys watching it recorded, it's Michael Angel Martin, the top personal recruiter in iMarketsLive. Okay, he is developing a series of webinars on social media, sharing his actual secrets and tactics with people. And he had webinar part 1. Previous to this, it was killer. People were going insane. I got some messages this week of people getting results already. But webinar part 2 actually takes place tomorrow night. So I'm going to share some of those details with you guys right here, right now. And for those of you guys watching it recorded, I appreciate you. Do me one favor. Go all in. Make a decision. Clean the closet. Mental, spiritual, physical. Absolutely go out and be ready to dominate 2018, but you got to start today. Make a decision to become a leader. Make a decision to do things that you've never done before. Make a decision to literally go all in and change your life, because the people that you see that have gotten the results that you want to get, all they've done is made that one simple decision to say, you know what? I'm ready to go. I'm all in. I'm going to make this happen. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being a part of iMarketsLive. It means the world to me to see what this company has become. When I started, all we had was the harmonic scanner. November 2015, all this company had was the harmonic scanner and a dream. We had about 1,200 customers about 18 months ago, and now we have an organization of over 40,000 customers worldwide. Anything is possible as long as you put time, effort, energy, and money into it. So with that being said, guys, thank you. Keep grinding. You can do it. You could be the next big success story with iMarketsLive, and we are all living proof of that. So have a phenomenal night. See you guys at the top, because bottom, way too crowded.